Hi, I'm Scott. So I'm reviewing two chocolate breads from the Lawson convenience store, which I picked up yesterday. And they're from the GODIVA company, or as in Japanese, they say GODIVA. I'm not sure which is the correct pronunciation, but we've got two types here. They're in lovely, fancy pink packaging, which is very, very lovely. So they're from the GODIVA company in Belgium, which was established in 1926. I'm sure you're all very familiar with them. So we got two different types. We have the Chocolate Koppe, which is this one here. And then we have the Pain Suisse, which is this one here. So we're gonna start off with this one to see what it's all about. But first, I'd like to introduce my drink today, which is fire. It's a black coffee, so I thought it would go well with some nice luxury chocolate bread. Okay, so this one is made with a Koppe Pan. Have you ever heard of Koppe Pan? So Koppe Pan is famous for its fluffy texture, it's slightly sweet, it's often served in school lunches, and supposedly Koppe comes from coupe, the French word for cut or split. Anyway, let's go in for a closer look. So I think this is going to be a really nice combination. I'm going to open up my coffee. This is supposed to be quite a strong black coffee. Lovely, it's simple, it's quite strong, but it's quite mild at the same time. It's not like an overpowering flavor of super strong coffee, but it is fire. So we shall open up our lovely Koppe Pan. So I'll open up so you can see it. Now, try not to look at the calories there as I was opening it up, but how many calories? Ooh, 292 calories. And when we pop it out of its package, ooh, look at that. Now, it's not all that big when you look at it like this, is it? It'll give you a closer look. And you can see like the thick layer of chocolate, looks like a chocolate ganache kind of a thing, and then like a chocolate cream which has chocolate chips mixed through it, as you may have saw in the video earlier. So let's have a bit of a smell. Smells absolutely divine, I must say. And I like the way this Koppe bread, they've put a nice kind of a sheen on it. It's kind of glistening, so it looks really nice. The presentation is lovely. Now, these kinds of breads are usually very fluffy and very light, and originally like a little bit sweet. So obviously they've added some chocolate, or I don't know, cocoa powder or something to this particular bread to give it this lovely brown chocolatey color. And it does smell very chocolatey. So GODIVA is a very well-known brand of chocolate all over the world. So I have pretty high expectations of this one. Let's just have a bit of a cheeky look inside, shall we? Whoa. So you can see there's actually a really good layer of like chocolate on the base there, and there's quite a fair amount of cream. Let's go in for the first bite. Now this was only 228 yen, which is not cheap, but it's not all that expensive. But if you're getting this super high quality chocolate in like a dessert bread like this, I think you're onto a good thing here. So it has a lovely kind of like a high quality flavor of chocolate, and the bread itself has a very mild chocolate flavor But the combination, like the rich part at the base, and then there's the cream, which is on top of that. It's really nice, it goes really well together, and I can enjoy the texture of like the very rich, kind of a ganache part at the bottom. And then there's the light creaminess on top, and it also has really nice little chocolate chips. Let's have a little bit more. Yeah, you can tell you're getting a good quality product here. For the price, and just the whole look of it, and the whole feel. And I actually think the packaging is really good. This pink color, I don't know, when I was walking through the shop in Lawson, I just saw this pink packaging. It just jumped out at me. So I think they've done a really good job with their packaging here. And it just kind of, I don't know, it just makes you want to eat it for some reason. But for the price and the quality, I mean, it's about actually with tax, about 250 yen. So it's really good value for money for the quality you're getting. It's tasty and it's not too big, you know what I mean? So probably you could half this with your friend and just tear it in half and have it with a nice coffee. It would be perfect for coffee time. Okay, as for a rating, I'm gonna give this 8 out of 10. Absolutely lovely. It's not that expensive, tastes fantastic, super high quality, lovely packaging. What more can you ask for? Lovely, jubbly. Next up, we're moving on to the Pain Suisse Chocolate. So apparently this is a very well-known style of kind of a pastry in France or other European countries. I wasn't really all that familiar with it, but it's supposedly similar to like a croissant, the pastry which is used. So it's lots of layers of butter and pastry and butter and pastry and made into this very specific shape. And on the top, it's got like lines on the top. So this one's a little bit cheaper, 225 yen compared to the 246 yen for the Koppe Pan one, but a little bit cheaper. I'm thinking maybe it's got less chocolate in it because of the price. Anyway, let's go in for a bit of a closer look. Okay, so this is a completely different type of pastry compared to the previous one, but let's have a look. So it's like this one, calorie-wise, what is this? 381 calories. Woo! This is much more. Now, when you look at it in there, look at that in the bag. Looks nice, doesn't it? Again, the presentation is excellent. The packaging is very, very similar, but it just looks really kind of upmarket. Ooh. Ooh. Hello. How are you? Wow, it looks like I could use this as a wig. Anyway, so let's go have a... It smells more like a pastry than like a strong scent of chocolate, but these kind of strands which are on the top are kind of coming off already. Actually, I bought this yesterday, so fair play. Okay, I think we should go in for the first bite. Here goes. Ooh, madam. So looking at this, I didn't expect it to be quite so chocolatey, but actually, have a look inside. See in the center there? See in the middle? There's actually a surprising amount of chocolate which is nestling just in there. It didn't look all that much when I first opened it and when I was making the video previously, but actually, come to think of it, there is a fair amount of chocolate in there. And yeah, packed quite a punch. As for a rating, I'm going to give this one 7 out of 10. I prefer the other one, to be honest with you, just a little bit more because it had the creamy part to it. Maybe I'm a bit of a greedy gut, so I like anything with cream in it. But this had a more kind of a elegant flavor. It was more kind of a refined touch to it. But absolutely lovely. You can tell this is a, kind of a GODIVA chocolatier's. They've endorsed this product, so they've obviously taken a great deal of care to make sure it's top quality. So both of these, there we go, put them side by side. Both of these, this one kind of edges it for me because of the creamy part, but this one was also super high quality. There you go. So thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.